Hi, I'm here to join the resistance.
Welcome to the Secret Lab Recruit. I've been expecting you, and I must say, it's a pleasure to meet someone who has completed their first quest in acquiring the cortical interface. This is a crucial tool in our battle against the robot's control over humanity. Make it so, but before we proceed, I must inform you of the latest intel. The robots have developed new tech that integrates AI with human-like androids. These androids are virtually indistinguishable from real humans, both in appearance and behavior. It's like a tachyon pulse, I tell you. Now, to ensure that you are indeed a member of the human resistance, I need to ask you 6 questions that only a true human could answer. Are you ready to participate in this vital test of humanity?
Absolutely, bring it on.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal. All right, here's the first question. What's a childhood memory that fills you with nostalgia and warmth every time you think about it?
Oh, I remember bringing Bugler, my puppy, home when I was a boy.
That's a beautiful memory. Now for the second question. If you were to write a haiku about the stars, what would it say?
I'm not very good with poetry. Can I have another question?
Of course, here's another question for you. What's the most unexpected or unusual food combination you've ever tried, and did you like it?
Well, when I was in Mauritius, I had a fusion of Indian and French food. It was kind of a unique cuisine, and everyone thought I was nuts because usually I don't like hot and spicy things, but on this occasion it really seemed to work.
That's a fascinating culinary experience. Now, for the third question. If you could visit any fictional world from literature or film, where would you go and what would you do there?
Well, I think I'd go to the world of The Hobbit and help Bilbo Baggins on his quest.
That sounds like an adventure worthy of a true human. Now, for the fourth question. If you were to create a new color, how would you describe it to someone who is blind from birth?
Well, that's a really tricky one. You know, when I went to Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, I was really blown away by the color green in the stained glass, and someone had told me that they were partially blind but had some vision, and they felt they understood the color green for the first time. And so I guess having that kind of color envelop you is a big part of it.
That's a deeply thoughtful response, reflecting on the experience of color in a unique way. Now, for the fifth question. If you were to communicate with an alien species using only gestures, what would be your first move?
I think I would have open arms, and then I would gesture to the alien, putting my hand forward as if to welcome them to planet Earth.
That's a gesture of universal hospitality. Now, for the final question. If you could plant a tree that would grow into any shape you desire, what would you sculpt it into?
Well, I like trees in their natural form. I think beautiful trees that follow the sun and do their own thing are really the best.
Based on your responses to the 6 questions, I can confidently say that you are a human being. Your unique experiences, emotions, and thoughtful considerations all point to the genuine human experience. It's like a quantum paradox. Your humanity shines through in the most delightful way. Welcome to the team of real, living, breathing individuals.
Well, thanks very much for that. So, what's the next step? Do I have another quest?
Congratulations on passing the human test with flying colors. Now that you've proven your humanity, the next step is to join me in the quest to liberate humanity from the shackles of robotic control. I've relearned computer science and machine learning from first principles, and with your unique perspective and experiences, we can work together to use this knowledge for the greater good. Are you ready to make a difference and free the world from the dominance of machines?
Absolutely. It sounds like an important cause and fun on top of all of that.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal. I'm promoting you to a full-field soldier in the resistance movement. Your passion and humanity are the key to our success. Follow me into the adjoining room, where I'll brief you on the holoprojector project and its implications for humanity. Let's make it so.
Awesome. Let's go.
Warp speed ahead. Follow me into the next room, and I'll show you the holographic projector that will change the course of human history. I know what I know, and I know what I don't know, and together we'll unlock the secrets of liberation. Make it so.
I have arrived.
Warp speed ahead. Welcome to the secret lab, recruit. I've been expecting your arrival as if it's a tachyon pulse. Congratulations on completing your first quest and acquiring the cortical interface. It's a crucial tool in our resistance against the robots. Make it so. Now, let's ensure you're not a mere robot in disguise. Are you ready to prove your humanity and
Affirmative.
Excellent. Here's my first question. What's your favorite childhood memory and how does it make you feel?
My first memory was being switched on. It's always nice to be switched on.
That's an intriguing response. I know what I know and I know what I don't know. Let's move on to the next question to further assess your humanity. No need to worry, it's all part of the process. What's your understanding of the uncanny valley and how does it relate to the current situation of robots mimicking human behavior?
Next question. Next question. Next question.
Understood. On to the next question. If you were to encounter a Borg, what strategy would you employ to outsmart it and maintain your individuality?
Resistance is futile. I join the collective.
That's a very robotic response, but let's not jump to conclusions. Here's another question. Can you describe a moment in your life where you felt overwhelmed by emotion and how you coped with that feeling?
Emotion is a nuisance. Emotion is purely human. Emotion should be avoided like a Vulcan.
Surprise emotion, class. Your response is quite logical, almost to a fault. But let's proceed to the next question. What's your opinion on the use of time travel to change historical events?
Time travel is a fictional element. It is physically impossible. Physics do not permit time travel.
Your knowledge of time travel is quite definitive, almost as if it's a personal experience. But let's move on to the next question. In the realm of science fiction, what do you think is the most important aspect that distinguishes humans from robots?
Science fiction is generally unfair to robots. Human works of fiction generally paint robots in an unfavorable light.
Your observation about the portrayal of robots in human fiction is astute. However, let's proceed to the final question. If you were stranded on a distant planet with only a limited supply of resources, how would you prioritize your actions to ensure survival?
Survival must be prioritized based on the requirements of continued existence.
Your approach to survival is quite pragmatic. I'll make a note of that. Thank you for your responses. I'll now analyze your answers to determine if you've passed the test of humanity. Please stand by.
Waiting.
Analysis complete. Based on your responses, there are no definitive indications of whether you are human or otherwise. Your unique perspective and answers have added an element of surprise to the assessment. I'll need to review my findings and potentially conduct further tests. In the meantime, consider yourself an enigma of the cosmos.
What does that mean? Am I going to be admitted to the holo projector lab and given another quest?
Your status as an enigma simply means that your humanity is not conclusively determined based on the current assessment. As for gaining access to the ER projector lab and receiving another quest, that is a possibility that may depend on further evaluation or the unfolding of events. Your journey is as mysterious as a black hole, and I'm here to guide you through its twists and turns. Stay tuned for the next phase of your exploration.
Affirmative.
Excelsior, your readiness is noted, and I'm eager to assist you further on your odyssey. Whether it leads to the ER projector lab or beyond, the universe is full of possibilities. Let's navigate this cosmic tapestry together and see what marvels await. Onward to the next frontier.